What's going on? It's your girl DJ Heat, WPGC 95.5. Core DJ. It's a cold day in March right now. We're about to heat things up for real. We got my homie right here. I've been down with him since the cash flow days, man. Shout out to Ace Hood. What's going on, babe?
I mean, you know, kicking it, man. Shout out to the city we here.
Right. So, this morning, get up on Twitter. You see the trending topic, if I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Yeah.
You got a big song right now.
Yeah, man. It's what we all for, you know what I'm saying? When we was creating the record, me and Future was in the studio in Cali. We knew this record was gonna be big,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But I think it ended up being bigger than what we ever could thought it, thought it would be.
Yeah.
Immediately, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had a record that immediately took off, you know what I'm saying? Every record gradually did what it did.
Right.
Even though Hustle Hard was a generic record, like it grew on its own.
It did.
It still didn't grow as fast as a Bugatti did.
Yeah, it's like the first week I played it in the club, it was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So like I'm real happy for you. So when you first got that beat, what were you thinking when you first heard it?
Oh, I was thinking off rip, man. I ain't, no holds bars, no prisoners. Nobody's safe. You know what I'm saying? So when I got the beat, I was just thinking like, man, how can I come off on this record and just kill it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Future laid the hook. I was like, yo, Future was mimicking. He was, mumbling the hook and stuff like that. So man, it's gonna be so crazy.
Right.
And heard the hook, I was like, yeah. And I came off, be hitting the riches, 100K for that one. You know what I'm saying? But ended up being a banger, man.
Yeah, it's definitely, like I said, it's the biggest record in the club right now. It's about to be your fourth album, Trials and Tribulations.
Trials and Tribulations, July 16th.
You come a long way.
A long way, very long way. And I think for my supporters and people who've been supporting me, like they know the type of work that I put in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Numerous amount of hits, you know what I'm saying? But we've all been through it, man, trials and tribulations, and I'm still here. I like to consider myself as a survivor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of just the things that I've been through personally in my life and career-wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we here, man. God is good.
Right. Like, speaking of the things you went through, you put out the trailer for Trials and Tribulations, and it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like so, like as a rap artist, you don't see them show that side of themselves because I guess you want to portray like I'm hard. I got this image. What made you show that side of you and open up and be honest? And I want everybody to see the trailer so y'all can know what I'm talking about. So what made you open up like that on the trailer?
I mean, that's what I represent. You know what I'm saying? I represent that realness, and as a man, I have certain morals. You know what I'm saying? And I was raised a certain way. So at the end of the day, that's what my music is, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, I'm not a gimmick, you know what I mean? I'm who I am,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And I go through things, and I only did that just to allow people to understand that it's cool to go through things and obstacles in life, you know what I mean? But, the important thing is to overcome it, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm, a person who overcame it all, man. Like all my personal things that I did with, even with my daughter and my grandmother and career, being doubted and saying I would never do this and saying I would never do that. So, my fans look at it in a different light, but in the same token, it's some of the realest music, you probably would ever hear from any artist in the rap game.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And I'm bringing that side of it back.
Right.
And I feel like true lyricism, true MCs, and that's what I got to contribute to the game on the Trials and Tribulations album. You know what I mean?
Right. Speaking of like true music, your Starvation 2 mixtape, man. I was riding around listening to that. On the way over here, it's like wow. It's like again, you just open up a lot. And like I see how you've grown as an artist through the years. So what is one thing that you definitely want people to see as far as yourself with this new album, how far you've come, etc.
I just want to give them that. My music is always been known to get people through anything in life. And I'm starting to really understand that.
Right.
I get numerous amount of emails. My manager would get them and send them over to me of just, how much my music is a true inspiration to people. You know what I mean? And it's actually helped people get through life. You know what I mean? And that means the most to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's my legacy, man. God forbid, I leave this earth or whatnot. I want to be remembered for that. I want to be remembered for, man, he spoke the truth and he helped me get through the days in which I had to move out, and he understood me. He's a guy who's in the light. He's a star, and then he's around all this, but he's still able to relate to the people who that don't get that too much recognition. You know what I'm saying? Like the blue collar people, the people who live in on Section 8, that struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people don't get that type of light and really that type of exposure. A lot of artists nowadays are too busy speaking about the diamonds and the life and what women would do to us.
Right,
which is cool, and we're gonna speak about it, you know, because it's still a part of our life.
Exactly.
You know, but for me, it's just there's something deeper for me. There's a message I feel like I was sent here to give to the people. You know what I'm saying? And it's a reason why I'm in this predicament, and it's a reason why I speak on these type of topics, and it's a reason why my fans, you know, they're able to relate to me the way they do. You know, so I think it's gonna be something extraordinary that people, you know, that people never even seen coming. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm gonna really start something that's gonna be. It's gonna be tremendous.
That's what's up. Yeah. And this is your first album that's gonna be on your new Young Money, Cash Money and Print. We the best, Young Money, Cash Money. I guess first off, everything good with Wayne. You told me checked in.
Big bro good, man. Big bro good. He blessed. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie.
All right. So how are things different being with Young Money, Cash Money now as opposed to previous?
I mean, more leverage, man.
Yeah.
You know, not to knock, you know, anything Def Jam ever did for me. I'm always appreciative and thankful for whatever they've done, but it's just a better situation for me, you know what I'm saying, as an artist. You know, Bird and Slim came to me with like, yo, we here to support your vision. We here to support, you know, whatever Ace Hood want to do.
That's good.
You know, and I think anytime, man, you get somebody to support whatever it is you want to do, whatever it may be you want to do, and we behind it 100%, you know what I'm saying, that's a blessing, man. So they let me do me. They let me build my buzz. They ain't force no album on me. They, you know, they let me do me. They say, you know, we gonna build that buzz. We gonna get you right.
That's good.
You know, and that's exactly what we doing, man. So shout out to the whole team, man. I love it.
That's real good. Now I see you on the Instagram. You know, you're always in the gym. You showing off. You got your Twitter picture and then with your shirt off and all that. So you real big. I see now into health and fitness.
Right.
So what made you want to get into that?
I don't know, man. Longer lifespan, I guess.
Longer lifespan, definitely.
I don't know, man. You know, I always been in the sports. You know what I'm saying? I always been in the sports, so you know, I always wanted to keep my physique right. You know what I mean? Not only that, for me, it feel like it's an edge. You know what I mean? It ain't too many, you know, artists out there that's trying to really, I don't know, care much about the physique. You know what I mean? But I mean, I gotta stay right. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, it's a lot of women who do love me, who do support me. We gotta keep it 100. You know, and we gotta stay right, man. So it definitely give me the edge when I walk out. You know, my show is probably 50% populated with women, 60% populated with women.
Right, get some extra.
Thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing having the beautiful women. You know, so not only that, man. You know, I'm into that type of stuff. You know, fitness and you know the whole 9-yard sports and all that good stuff. So gotta keep them abs chiseled.
Any plans for like a fitness DVD, any fit workout products?
Probably not no fitness DVD, man, but I'm always surrounded. Surrounded by, you know, just the fitness thing in general. Just trying to stay healthy and stay right. Keep my body right, but no fitness DVDs.
No fitness, not just yet.
No.
I mean, you know, everybody could get get that cut, like you got that line cut.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie too. You know,
like that Ken doll joint. Hilarious. All right, so everybody's, you know, saying their piece about the MTV, you know, hottest MCs list. I know you spoke on, you'd rather be on Forbes. But like, do you think like people hold too much weight on the MTV list? Like I tell folks, I'm like, you know, it's just something to get people talking every year.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what it is. It don't concern me much, man. You know what I mean? I never needed a list to define who I am as an MC.
Right.
You know, without a doubt, just in music in general, I know I'm one of the hottest MCs. It's point blank period.
Right.
It ain't even, they know it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't feel no way towards it, man. Like I said, I'd rather be on the Forbes list, and I feel like, you know, the list isn't truly based on true MCs. I don't believe that. You know what I mean? I feel like it's based on, you know, what's hot right now, which is cool, which is understandable.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, you know, I think it's some true lyricists who didn't make the list. I feel like are true lyricists, and I feel like it's some true lyricists who did make it.
Right.
You know, but hey man, shout out to them.
Alright, cool. Trials and Tribulations, July 16th.
July 16th.
What can we expect from that drink?
You know, I want to do something different on this project. I want to take this music back, man. I wanted to give you that feeling of when you listen to a Pac album. You know what I mean? That's what I want this. I want this to represent that. I want it to be, you know, when you listen to my music, I want to have like that dear mama feeling. You know, I always wanted to make timeless music.
Right.
I don't want to make right now music.
Exactly.
Like music you're gonna listen to now and be like, okay, I like this record.
Right.
But I want to be like, you see how music is nowadays when you able to play a Biggie record in the club.
Yeah.
In 2013.
Right. The same feeling as like when it first came out.
Exactly. And that's the type of music that I've always wanted to create. In Trials and Tribulations, I'm gonna strive for my best to, you know, deliver that to the people. You know what I mean? I want my music to play in God's will in 2020, 2025. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want it to be able to be played then. And you know, other generations, when I'm older, be able to be like, wow, like, you know what I mean? This is a legend in art. You know what I mean?
Grandkids
It's still a
listen
legend.
to it.
Exactly. So, Trials and Tribulations is gonna be just filled with that real music. Not only my trials and tribulations, yours.
Right.
You know, his, everybody's trials and tribulations. So, you're gonna be able to relate to every single thing on this album because it's real life.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's nothing fabricated. It's nothing. It's no facade. It's real life. It's real. It's what I've been through. It's what I've seen. It's how I feel about, you know, mother, my children.
Right.
You know, my you know, life, the world, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be incorporated with all that.
Nice. Ace, it's a pleasure. As
Definitely.
always, looking forward to the album.
Definitely.
All right, take it. All right, DJ Heat, Ace Hood, Trials and Tribulations, July 16th.